everybody, it's Mariah Florette, and I wanted to do a video for my first video of the year, of what's in my culinary box. So this is actually a toolbox. It says Pink Power. It looks pretty big on camera, but it's not really that big. So this is where I keep all of my tools in, all of my culinary tools in. So, like I said, I wanted to do this video, what's in my culinary box, or it was actually called what's in my culinary bag or something. You know how people have those, what's in my purse, or stuff like of that nature. But yeah, so this is what's in my culinary toolbox. So yeah, let's get I have a timer for the food, or whatever I'm cooking. I can time it for whenever it gets done. I used this a lot in my last class, which was my pastry class. So I have different piping tips, three. Well, there's there's four that's in here, but I have others in my drawer. So I have those. I also have my duct tape, so I can tape it around my items. So just in case anyone tries to take it or whatnot, it belongs to me. It has my tape on it, and sometimes people can rip the tape off, but they can't rip it off that fast. Not while I'm in there staring at them. So, this is my thermometer. Of course, I have my tape around it, but it looks like that. So, that's that. And my teacher taught us a trick. Actually, if you put this through here, you can let it sit on the side of the pot and it'll just sit right there. But anywho, I have my Sharpie. This is usually on the side of my chef coat, so but it was in here so I wouldn't lose it because I did wash my chef coat for our break and stuff. This is the non-slip mats. Actually, this is not mine. This is my friend Nisha's, and she wanted me to hold it, but she never got it back. So yeah, it's been sitting here. There was also that was up here. I have my cutters, my dough cutters. And I also have like a small emergency kit. I actually got this at the dollar store. Now wait, I got the purple clear see-through thing at the dollar store. It came with like a sewing kit inside of it. So I took that stuff out, and inside of it I have Neosporin. You never know if you cut yourself or something like that. I have hair ties just in case one of them breaks or whatnot. I have band-aids. I have, what is this? A nail filer and the small nail clipper. Because sometimes the chef will come up to you and say, hey, your nails are too long, you should cut those. So then I can just cut it right there, pull it out. This is cuticle cream. I don't know why that's in there, but these are tweezers. I don't know. Listen, just in case of emergency, it's in there. This is actually antibiotic ointment, basically for if you burn yourself, you get a bad burn, you can put this on. And I also have these tablets. These tablets are Benadryl tablets. They're great for me because I am allergic to shellfish, and as you can see, I already took one because I had a reaction in my butchery class because I was what did I have to do? We had to clean shrimp, And I didn't tell my chef because I didn't want him to think that I was like being a baby about it. And then the next day after I had went and said something to him, I was like, I'm sorry if I was moving slow the other day, but I am allergic to shellfish. And he was like, why didn't you say anything to me? And I was like, I didn't want you to think I was being a punk about it, like, you know. But he told me, you know, don't do that. He was like, if you think you're being a punk about it, he was like, still, don't do that because you don't know what type of harm you could cause yourself. And I'm like, yeah. But my partner was telling me, like, go tell him because I don't want to do this. Let's cut up some chickens and some ducks. And I'm like, I'm good. But my face was itching so bad. Like, I could scratch my face off. Like, that's how bad it was itching. But, let's get to the next one here. So, okay guys, so my knives, I can't find the sleeves to them, so sometimes I wrap them in this silk mat. But however, the ones that are on top is my serrated knife. And if you can see, it has my name. You can kind of see it. I don't know if you... Yeah, you can see it has my name. My last name. Nosies. But, yeah. So, some of them do have... They are engraved, but some of them are not. Like this one. When I took it there, this is my boning knife. They told me that that was too small for them to do it. So, I was just like, okay. I have this. I got this from the dollar store for when I was in my baking class. They said we might need this, but I really, we did something. I had lemon. We made danishes, and I had to make the lemon filling, and I'd rather use my hands. Like, I'd rather squeeze all the juice out with my hands. But anywho, this is my spatula. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff, so I don't know how long this video gonna be. But this is my offset spatula. I believe this is a 10-inch. I have about 2 or 3 of them. So this is my, what is it? Real hair brush or something like that. You know, natural hair brush. It's 1 inch. We use this, I don't know, you might put barbecue sauce on something. You might do an egg wash. So that's handy for that. My measuring spoons, I was gonna say tablespoons. My measuring spoons, as you can see, almost everything has that tape on it that I showed you. Almost everything. So this is my microplane. I use it to get the zest off of a lemon or off an orange, or I even at home I use it to do the what is that called? To do the garlic. So this is my wooden spoon that I use a lot. You use this a lot when you're making risotto, or I use this in my pastry class when I was making what was that? Rice pudding. Also, this is, I believe this is 3 inches. Icing spatula. And I have this. I got this from the dollar store. For one of my classes, I wanted the rice to come out square, kind of, on the plate, but it didn't really work out. But yeah, because the rice was too hot, I didn't let it cool down, and I didn't have enough time. So, but it was cool. My plate came out nice. I also have this. This is a bench scraper. It's a little bent right here, but that's okay. I just have to be careful. I did have tape on it. I don't know. Yeah, you can see right there where the tape was, but I took it off because you really want to change that because of you know, sanitary issues and whatnot. Especially for this one, I changed this one a lot. These are free at the store that we go to, that we get our supplies from, so it really doesn't matter. I got about 6 of these if anyone takes this. So this is my piping bag. So I believe this one was about 16 inches actually. You know, put the tips in, do your thing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. This is my whisk. Again with the tape. My scissors. So I have shears in here somewhere too. But this is my chef knife. This was actually given to me. It's sharp, very sharp. I should. It could be sharpened a little more. But that was given to me. I have my measuring cup. Also with the tape. This is the sharpening steel. So basically you just take your knife and sharpen it. And I believe you sharpen it about 25 degrees actually. So this is just a serving spoon that I got from Walmart. I also got a fork from Walmart. Because actually I need to get a butter knife as well because during your final year chef, they don't want to eat off your cutting board and eat with plastic spoons that you taste with. So it's always nice to have a real fork so you don't have to go down to Scullery and get one of theirs. So I could just wash that, put it back in my supplies, you know. Oh, I have another piping tip. So I have this pizza cutter. It's not really sharp, but yeah, so I have this. I use this in my baking class to cut the Danish dough. So you just roll it and cut it. Don't do that at home, but you just roll it and cut the dough. So I also have this. I have not used this yet. Yeah, I haven't used that, so maybe that'll come to use. I also have this thermometer, but I think my digital one is better. So, and my friend Nisha bought me that one, so that was sweet of her. You guys, like I told you, I got plenty of these. So, and I also have more over there in a drawer. So I have this 3-inch offset spatula as well. My paring knife. This one also has my name on it. Yeah. You really can't see it. But yeah, so that also has my name on it. This is actually like to slice the meat. So it's really long. I don't know how long this is actually, but this one doesn't have my name on it because they said it was too small. And I don't know how it's too small when they put it on this one. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, but anywho. So I also have another serving spoon. I really like this one. It looks like a raindrop, but I don't know, it's just really cool. Really nice. So these are my needle nose pliers. I use these in butchery class for the salmon when you have to take the bones out, those little tiny little bones. My kitchen shears. These come in handy for I don't know, everything in the kitchen. So, and I haven't used this yet either, so I have used this. You know, vegetable peeler. I have 2 of these actually. Yeah, so this one is the KitchenAid one, and this one came with my kit that I had got from Culinary. Yeah, Culinary department. So yeah, not really a fun fact, but a fact about this one. In my 103 class, that's where they teach you how to cut, you know, how to dice the vegetables, how to cut certain things, do certain shapes and stuff like that. So we had a lot of practice runs. So the chef had came over to me, and the girl who was next to me, he was like, you know, you have to get into it. Like, you can't just be like, oh, he gonna do this again. You know, he's like, you really need to act like this is real. So I was like, okay. So I think we did about 4 times that day. We practiced like 4 times that day. He had us on a timer, because it is time. It's a time test. So time practical rather. And I was just, you know, cutting or peeling the potato, and all of a sudden I'm peeling like really, really fast. And all of a sudden it just, I don't know how, but somehow this got to here, and it was a mess. I was bleeding. I had to stop. Get another cutting board. Sanitize. Actually, did I sanitize this? I don't think I sanitized this because I used this one. So basically, I just put my board and stuff to the side. I had to rinse it really quick. I didn't sanitize it or wash it. I just left it at the sink because I was still in a time test, really. So I cleaned my finger as best as I could, and then thank God I had my little emergency kit, because that would have been terrible. So after the time test, I had went to go get a finger coat. I don't have finger coats in here, so basically it's like a glove for one finger, so it only goes around one finger, whatever. So I was going to get that, and the chef seen me. He was like, what did you do? And I was like, I was peeling the potato too fast. And he was like, what am I gonna tell your mom? I'm like, she won't call up here. But yeah. So I also have this icing spatula. This is the only one that I have a sleeve for. The rest of them I don't know where. But this one has my name on it too. Yeah, but that was just a quick little story. This is, what is this? I mean, it's a melon baller, but it's another name for it. It's another name for it. I have another brush. Someone gave this to me. His name was Early. Early gave this to me. Thanks, Early. What else? And my other little swan knife. Oh, I don't know if I can get this out. Oh, so it looks like that. Oh my. Try not to cut myself. But yeah, so the last thing, the 2 last things that I have in here are my little fork thingies. This also has my name on it. You know, to pick up the meat. Is this going here? That's really sharp too. Yeah, that was really sharp. So my last thing is this piping guard. I think it's called a guard. This was only 50 cents, that's why I got it. But basically, you put this part in your piping bag first. Then you put your, what is that called? Your piping tool inside of that. And then on the outside of the piping bag, no, wait, I said that wrong. Wait, okay. So the piping bag, you put this big piece in the inside, then you put that on. On the outside, you screw this around the piping bag. But, okay. I hope that makes sense. Let me put this up top, actually. It's a mess on my table, y'all. It's a mess. It's a mess. Do y'all want to see me put this stuff back? Oh, I have a sleeve for this one. Oh, I don't think this is this one. Okay, so you guys, actually this isn't even all of my supplies. I still have a few knives in the car. I actually have this really big long knife. It's called a scimitar or something like that. It's really long. That is for filleting a fish. So it's a really huge long knife. But I don't need that for the remainder of my classes. That's why I don't have it. Okay guys, sorry about that. I got a phone call, but I don't have that in here, or a couple other knives and stuff, because I don't use those for the remainder of my classes right now, or for my current classes, let me say that. So you guys, I'm going to put everything back in here in hopes it fit. I'm gonna hope this thing closed, because sometimes Pinky has her days and she doesn't want to close. So I don't know if she's gonna close. But you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I did want to share with you the things and the tools that I use almost every day. I even use these at home. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.